Hello. Here's a quick video I thought I'd make when I saw this Substack post pop up from the infamous ex-journalist John Waters, talking about what he's been up to. And I just saw this funny thing where he said, if we Irish have a colour, it's pasty-faced or farmer's tan. We became white only when our great aunts and great uncles arrived in Ellis Island. And I thought how true that is. It's something I've thought about for a long time. Recently, there was a story in the mainstream press in Ireland talking about how the so called far right are importing uh, American, British ideas about mass migration, etc., etc. While it seems to me it's the exact opposite, that what's happened in modern Ireland is we've imported all these globalist, Marxist, Bolshevik, Jacobin ideas into our culture that have absolutely no connection to our history. It is the globalists attempting to reform the Irish into a standardized, uh, nonsensical, psychotic guilt trip. Personally speaking, you see, I have always identified as being Pink Salmon. When people talk about white and black, you're talking about American politics of division, of the parasites that be attempting to divide people for profit and control. The terms white and black are nonsensical and mean nothing to European people, and in particular Irish people who were never a colonial power. But what Bolshevism and progressivism does is overlay a psychotic cult view on top of the natural world and reality. So I'd like to do a very simple demonstration. This is the colour white. This is pink salmon. White, salmon, white, salmon. Does this look like the colour of my skin? I don't think so. No, I am, and have always been, and come from 10,000 generations of pink salmon people. And to me, pink salmon people are the most beautiful people in the world. Power to the pink salmon is what I say. And those who aren't pink salmon, perhaps they identify as black or brown. Presumably, they think their people are the most beautiful in the world. And nothing wrong with that. It doesn't bother me. But I just like to point out that us pink salmon are beautiful, intelligent, creative, and we're not going anywhere, and we're not importing all the psychotic cultural wars of America into our psyche. The only reason these ideas would take hold is because of the mass media and our education system being infiltrated by the far left, psychotic, communist, Bolshevik, Jacobin, Looney Tune, lunatic, mother flippers. If you're not following what I'm saying is this is white, this is white, this is pink salmon. Pink salmon, white, pink salmon, white. Okay, that's making it quite a long video. I think you get the point. So just remember, whenever people talk about white in the context of Irish culture or European culture, you're engaging with people who are in a cult and want to destroy you some out of a desire for power, and some who have been convinced to hate themselves and stop having children because they're living in a meaningless consumer society that is attempting to cut our roots to the land, our history, our culture, our language, and attempting to process us into a nihilistic, technocratic future that nobody actually wants if they stopped to think about what is happening, what is being offered to them, what is being promoted to them. So, if you have children in contemporary Ireland, I would recommend you homeschool them and get them the hell out of any government system, because the government, like all governments, hates you and will use all forms of psychological manipulation and torture to convince you that 2 plus 2 equals 5, and that 10,000 years of this isn't the most beautiful thing in the eye of the beholder of the Pink Salmon people, whose birthright is freedom, knowledge, love, joy, family, connection. Anybody telling you otherwise is manipulating you and is a lunatic. Is there anything else to say on this subject? Not really. I suppose just be good to remember what Malcolm X said. Only a fool would let their enemy teach their children.